Hello folks, welcome to episode 7, I think, of our third club in this ABC Journeyman. I am the Custard Prophet. We're at Bashley, and look at this glorious dynamics behind me. Oh, it's never been this good here, has it? I mean, I've had better dynamics at other clubs, but at Bashley, it's always been terrible. No longer, though. How, pray tell, has this been happening? Well, let's look at where we are currently in the league. We're 8th in the league. It has been unbelievable. Richard-Noel, 7 goals he's got. Not one or none, as we might expect. 7 goals. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm so excited. Vivaldi Kiembe has got an 8.03 average rating at the minute. He is outstanding. Let's have a look at some of those results, though, because that's where the big surprises have been. So, you saw the 4-1 loss in the FA extra preliminary rounds match against Ashington. Actually, it's hardly surprising we lost to them. They are leading their division, same level as us, but they are top of the division and haven't lost a match yet. So, that kind of explains that. We then went to Bristol MFs, and I was a little worried here because they were billed as the team that were going to be most likely to be doing badly, and we lost 3-1 to them. We played well, certainly didn't deserve to lose. Nicolau with a goal, and we conceded a couple of goals late on, but we just weren't particularly strong in front of the net. Now, there's a little bit of a worry there. If you look at the league now, Bristol MFs, they're sitting in 5th, so that is more believable of the result. We then played Brockenhurst, who were doing very well in the league. They had a player sent off after 67 minutes, but we weren't able to break them down. I was really concerned with our front two because they just were not doing anything. And then finally against Wellington, another one I thought would be difficult, we started to click, and after a goal from Kiembe was cancelled out by Callian Murphy, it was Nemaya Richard-Noel who got himself a goal, and we held on for the win. Big 3 points, and we just have not looked back since then. Yates at home, a 3-2 victory, hat-trick for Richard-Noel, a beautiful hat-trick, last-minute goal to seal the victory. Totten, we lost this one at home. Kiembe with a goal. Kearney got sent off. We did all right considering we had just 10 men, but we need a little bit more sense from Kearney. I'm disappointed he is not going to be starting today because we then played AFC Porchester and we did it again. Absolutely fantastically. It was a ding-dong of a match. Gleeson got himself his first goal since signing permanently, and Richard-Noel another hat-trick. 2 hat-tricks in 3 games. Pretty darn good, and 210 average ratings in 3 games. That is what we like to see. So, what is going to happen against Cadbury Heath? Who the heck knows? They are 2nd in the league, so this is going to be a tough one. And we sit on 10 points. We're 5 points ahead of Cinderford, who are in that relegation playoff position. We have the 2nd placed top scorer in the division. We've got the equal first average ratings person in the league, and Kiembe's also got 3 assists. So all in all, I'm not too disappointed with the way things have gone, because things could have gone a lot worse than this, and you know, we are now sitting on a really good dynamics. We've got a good club atmosphere, good managerial support. We've got a smaller squad, so they're unlikely to get annoyed. And we've got some good youngsters who are sitting, waiting in the wings, the likes of Andreas Giorgio, who is going to be a left-back option for us in the future. So, all in all, I'm very happy with the way things are going at the minute, and long may it continue. Let me know what your thoughts are on that turnaround in form, and we're going to play a game of football now. So you can see here that this is the side going out. We've got some positive lines, particularly in this front 3 positions, and that is exactly what you want. Nicolau and Richard-Noel I'm so pleased I brought them back for another go at this. There and having Gleeson in there, that three are playing great. The problem we're going to have is when that three's broken up. How do we deal with that? Kayembe's come back from injury and he has been outstanding. Admittedly, I think how many matches has he played? He's probably not many. 3, because he's been out for the majority of it. But since he's been back, we have been brilliant. 2 goals, 3 assists. I mean, he was good last season, but he's great this season. He's going to play on the right, Monk on the left, and Lockhead is in the centre. Monk is doing well with Arnold. He's linking up well there on the left side. Wooldridge on the right, and Copley and Dida still trying to work each other out. And that's probably the area where we're most troubled, I think, with Hollard in goal. It's all pretty good. We've got 5 on the bench and we've still got room for 3 more not involved, plus all the youngsters as well. And these two, Smith and Barlow, are 2 youngsters themselves, and Flaherty is he's the backup goalkeeper. Thomas, another youngster on the bench, as is Kearney. So we are using the youth, and we have to really, because we don't really have money to get anyone new in. We still have the space for another player on loan. Still looking, need to get the right one in. So somewhere where we're really going to feel an improvement. Maybe at this end of the pitch, I don't know, but there's just nobody that I'm seeing at the minute. So we'll keep looking. There's no rush when we're playing like this. Here we go, starting off. You're probably going to see a terrible performance, but I hope not, because I've been really encouraged with the way that we are playing football. They are going to be tough though. Hodges here, looks like a chance for them. We've cleared it, but there's nobody putting the pressure on Green, but Hollard just into a melee of players and just plucks it out of the air. He's going to go long. This front 2, they still, don't find the ball as easily as they should do in the air. There's a bit of one of the errors, the problems we've got. We're not that great in the air. And here goes Richard-Noel, another chance. And he's got himself a goal. Richard-Noel scoring the goals. It's changed, hasn't it? He looks, the beautiful ball through. And it was all about this through ball here. Monk just waited for the pass. Richard-Noel just hung on the goal, on the defender's shoulder, and then it was a beautiful pass, and we're 1-0 up, and that's how it should be. Right, 33 minutes on the clock. It's been, pretty much even, other than the goal. We're certainly not really being put under any pressure. And another chance here for Richard-Noel. Oh, he looked for the chip. I thought he should have just tried to slide that past him, but looks like a free kick here. We're waiting outside the area. Kayembe going to dump the ball in, and Thompson's forced it behind him. Not sure what all this highlights about. We're not that great in the air. It would be nice to have a little bit more height. We run in, but I don't know what that was. Well, half time, 1-0. I think looking at that, it's pretty deserved. Hope you think that as well. We've had the better chances. 1, 2, 3, 4 decent chances according to the XG stats. They have had none. We haven't seen a highlight. So much more of the same, please, I think, in the second half. I went with the assistant there. He said, go and find another gear. Maybe that was the wrong thing. Hasn't really inspired anyone. I'll blame the assistant if we lose. Well, Wooldridge down this left side. He's looking for the ball in. Richard-Noel does get his head to it. That's a rarity. But fires it over the top. Right, we're taking Kayembe off, who's tired. Koze's coming on. Hopefully he has legs. He's reasonably fast, as I remember. But there's maybe a chance for them. They've not really seen much. Make peace, not war. And yeah, he took out 2 of our players, left them on the floor. Right, Crisp. Yeah, that was a good name. Here's Nicolau. Lost the ball. He seems to be tripping over air. Wooldridge. And Richard-Noel, a lovely little shimmy there. Is he gonna go for the goal? Oh, he just Very, very selfish play from Richard-Noel. Couple more changes. Frankie Taylor is going to offer some legs at the back. He's replacing Copley, and Nicolaou's come on off, and Mark Thomas is on. Well, that is exactly what we like to see. 1-0 victory. I think we completely deserved it. Yes, they had a good chance, one good chance, but we certainly deserve to get a little bit more out of that. Not so happy with Gleeson's performance there, but it doesn't matter when the rest of the midfield are doing as well as they've done. A bit of a weakish performance from Kiambi after he's been doing so incredibly well. But the goal from Richard-Noel, an assist from Monk with a glorious pass and a very strong performance from Lockhead means that young Kiernan is not going to get a look in if he's playing that well. But good, 2 good halves, really happy with that. And what's that going to do to our position in the league? Let's find out. Well. We are really close now to sitting in that playoff area, which is somewhere I didn't even expect to be thinking about. And the only time we were going to get there was on alphabetical order at the very start of the season. But yeah, we are just outside of it on goal difference. What a brilliant start to the season this has been. I did not expect it. So what are we going to come back for now? It's let's have a look at the schedule. So we got a FA Trophy match, which you won't be seeing unless we get a long way through it. I think we'll come back for one of these away matches. We've already seen Royal Wootton Bassett. Should we do a Poulton away? I think that gives us a decent amount of matches to see if we can continue this form. Obviously it's going to be challenging as the games rack up and injuries appear, but if we can continue this form, well, who knows what is the limit? Who knows? Could we challenge for playoff place? Is that a possibility? Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. I don't think we can continue it with the size of squad that we've got, but don't forget we still have that one loan place available, so the right signing maybe, and there's no real transfer window to worry about, so we can loan people whenever we like, but the right signing could be a really helpful thing at a certain point. Anyway folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time when hopefully we've just moved into that playoff position. But I suspect we might be down at 10th and 11th if I'm thinking more sensibly. Let's find out next time. Goodbye.